Alright, the first lesson plan for the second bimester is going to be about the difference between movie genres. This will be done for third baccalaureate, and it has a duration of 45 minutes, and the lesson designer is myself. Now, the objectives for this class will be: for listening, we will be able to identify and follow directions. For speaking, we will be able to describe and differentiate movie genres. Reading, we will be able to recognize different movie genres and styles. And writing, students will be able to construct their own sentence describing a movie that they have watched and that they have enjoyed. Now, for methodology and our strategies for this class, I will be using communicative language teaching and audiolingual method. And for our strategies, I will be using a whole classwork, which will contain conversations or reviewing answers or explaining sentences. And I will also include pair work, which will involve using worksheets and communicative activities between them. For our anticipatory set, myself will talk about how each person has different types of taste, and by this I will explain that it doesn't have to be about food, the word taste, but it can mean about the type of movies or the type of things that they enjoy, and in this case it would be about the different movies that they like, the type of movies. So I will start playing a video that will show short films of trailers about different genres. The film will be about 6 minutes long, and students will have to write down the different genres that they see with each short description of each one. And for our main teaching input, we will start off with a warm-up activity. The teacher will show several flashcards with different types of genres, for example, adventure, scare, romantic, comedy, drama, thriller, or mystery. Then I will pronounce each vocabulary word, and students will repeat to be able to practice and correct mistakes if I hear any. This will be audiolingual method. I will walk around monitoring and correct pronunciation. I will also paste some posters around the room with the different characteristics of each movie, so each student could see each poster and be able to understand the difference between each one and what each one contains. Also, after that, I will once again put short clips of each video genre, so each student can see once again what each one has, but this time they will be able to visualize, listen. And then with my students, I will conclude the class by reviewing the topic briefly. Now, for our modeling, the description for each movie genre will provide students a variety of characteristics that have each movie and understand why they belong there, why they belong to the genre. Viewing short films of different genres will help students recognize and identify the characteristics that were explained, and will see how each genre is very different to the other ones. It will allow for students to understand what their likes and dislikes and the reason for why they do and don't. Word search will help each student practice their grammar on the new vocabulary words, and writing about their favorite movie will help students express themselves with likes and dislikes. Now, for our guided practice, students will be working in pairs to develop an activity which is about the completion of a worksheet. Students will have to find words in a word search using a highlighter. New genres will be written down, and students will have to investigate what characteristics that genre has and what makes it that genre if they don't know, for homework. I will walk around the class to monitor the activity, and at the end of the class they will check answers with the whole group. For our independent practice, students will be asked to write about the genre that they enjoy watching and the genre that they least enjoy. Students have to explain their reasons. And for our assessment of the class, students will be shown a short film clips about different genres, and students will have to rate the genre that belongs to each clip. and hand in their answers on a sheet of paper. And for our closing review and follow-up, the class will be concluded by reviewing the topic briefly, what we liked about the class, what we didn't like, or what we learned. And students will have to write and students for homework will need to review the new genre words from the word search that they didn't know and investigate the characteristics that each one has. And this will be for the next class, this will be shared with all the students. So this will be the class that I have prepared for class number 1.